Hello students, welcome back. Now we are going to discuss about regarding program structure of VHDL. Okay, that is the second part, program structure of VHDL. So in previous class, that is the first part, we discussed about regarding entity declaration and architecture. Okay, entity declaration and architecture. Now we are going to discuss about regarding remaining three. Okay, that is configuration declaration, package declaration, and then package body. Okay, now coming to this configuration declaration. Okay, so configuration declaration binds means which combines the architecture body to its associated entity and components to the two other entities. Okay, configuration declaration which combines the architecture body to its associated entity and components to other entities. Next, here an entity may possess one or more various configurations. Okay, an entity may possess one or more various configurations, right? So that is regarding configuration declaration that combines the architecture body to its associated entity and components to other entities. An entity may possess one or more various configurations. Fine. Now coming to the syntax of this configuration declaration. So this one is of syntax for configuration declaration here. So it is having first one configuration, okay, that starts with the configuration keyword. Next one is configuration name here. Okay, configuration name of entity name here, right? So is next block configuration and configuration name here, right? So this one is the syntax for configuration declaration. So in this one, the configuration declaration must start with the configuration keyword here. Okay, that has to start with the configuration keyword, and it has to end with the end keyword. Okay, it has to start with the configuration keyword and it has to end with the end keyword. Okay, so in this one we declared some names here. Configuration name, okay, it is a user defined name that specifies the configuration for the entity name. It is a user defined name that specifies the configuration for the entity name here. Next, block configuration. Okay, in this one we have used block configuration. So block configuration that in which the ports which are to be binded or declared here, the ports which are to be binded or declared here in block configuration, right? So that one is the syntax for configuration declaration here, right? And next one, package declaration. Okay, package declaration is a mechanism employed in VHDL to store some common declaration types. Okay, to store some common declaration like types, procedures, functions, etc. Those common declarations can be shared by many design units by using library and use classes. Okay, these common declarations can be shared by many design units by using library and use classes, right? So that is regarding package declaration here. Now coming to the syntax for this package declaration, right? First it has to start with the package keyword, that is the package name is. So it is having some, it can store some common declarations like type declarations, subtype declarations, constant declarations, signal declarations, variable declarations, subprogram declarations, file declarations, alias declarations, component, attribute, and then attribute specifications, disconnection specifications, use classes, and end package name. Okay, that is the syntax for package declaration here. So in this one, type, subtype, you know, right? Next one is constant that we cannot change while the simulation, right? Signal, we are using the signals here, signals and variables. subprograms, file. Regarding this one, we'll discuss it later. Alias, it is the another name for a given name, right? The alias that can be used to another name for a given name, right? Next, component, attribute. Next, attribute specifications, disconnection, use classes, and package name. So this one is the syntax for this package declaration. Next, we discuss regarding syntax for example for this package declaration. Now coming to this package declaration example, first it has to start with the package keyword, right? Next, package name is NAND package. Okay, we are taking it as NAND package is component. We are taking the NAND gate here, component NAND gate, right? For this NAND gate, the port, the input variables are A and B. Okay, that's why we written it as in std underscore logic semicolon. Next, y is the output here, so that we have written it as y colon out std underscore logic bracket close semicolon. Next, we have started here component, na? That's why it has to end with the end component, right? Later, end NAND package. Okay, end NAND package. Here we have to write it as end NAND package, right? So in this way we have to write the package declaration. Okay, this one is the example for this package declaration. Fine. So component should be ended. Next package will also end. So hence we have written it as end NAND package semicolon. Fine. And last one, package body. Okay, package body, that is the last part of the program structure of VHDL. Okay, a package body possesses the details of a package declaration. Okay, a package body possesses the details of a package declaration, that is, it stores the definition of functions and procedures that are declared in the corresponding package declaration. Okay, once again I am repeating, the package body possesses the details of a package declaration, that is, it stores the definition of functions and procedures that are declared in the corresponding package declaration. Okay, next, the name of package body must be same as that of its corresponding package declaration name. Okay, in this package body, right, the name of the package body must be same as that of the name of package declaration. Okay, next, package body is optional. Okay, while you are writing the program, package body is optional and it is used only if any subprogram or different constants are declared in its corresponding package declaration here. Okay, it is optional and it is used only when the subprogram or different constants are declared in the package declaration. Fine. And this one is the syntax for this package body, right? So first it has to start with the package body keyword. Okay, package body keyword. Next, package name is, and then this one, subprogram bodies, complete constant declarations, subprogram declarations, type and subtype declarations, file and alias declarations, use classes. So all these can be stored in this package body. Okay, and last one we have to terminate it with end keyword. Okay, and package name here. So always every line it has to end with the semicolon. Okay, it has to end with the semicolon, right? So that is the syntax for this package body. Okay, so that is regarding program structure of VHDL. So mainly it is having 5 parts, right? So first one is of entity declaration, architecture declaration, configuration declaration, package declaration, and package body, right? So this is of program structure of VHDL. Okay then, thank you all. Thank you.